Nsem-Pii TV nie.
Akwa babiem the ban Nsem-Pii TV platform yi eso. Adwoa Sarfo Esquire ene okoko piemu ewo Asempa FM on one of Ghana's biggest political shows. Ekusi sen show. Oni Philip Osebunsu Esquire ene edidin komo. Na ene de finally the cat has been let out of the bag. And someone na ahye sumwase akynyina de nkofo kanya na ye nokre de nkofo kanya na nyokre de Ghanafoɔ kato Adwoa Sarfo so niema Adwoa Sarfo na ankasa so ye ya ekofefa sansem bebrebe we nyina bae afei de the poma ba to baby o se de poma atwere am say e be kaya be 4 months ago and I got to about MPP into opposition. Now, in the aftermath of the elections and a lot of revelations, Addo Bako DMPP in 2024 elections, a hang parliamentary 6 January 2021. Yes, when in. Yes, I saw a hang parliament ni in no. Na Speaker of Parliament, ako di opposition inside. Urban Kings for Suman Ababi and Semna making Wabra na MPP are presented Professor Iron Michael Kui. Dear in a coffers had you by any Nsem-Pii bebre, yes, Adwoa Sarfo and the Tutia Michael Kui is answering a bar or more contest, a whole lot of issues nearby. Mutaka Mubarak, a grantee interview, a cancer will be say or no, or convince NPP MPs about bear trade. I will not to say about number 20. Michael Kui atoma babe ene Adwoa Sarfo edini na babe toja o see wo mo moto ye editia Professor Iron Michael Kui a motoma babe ono onka ho ono otoma Michael Kui evidence ni nie afi so MPP say o motoma babe no omo bro say nipa miense no modin betuja no Adwoa Sarfo say eno ene ma former MP ano wotema ora Carlos Ahenkra tam ballot papers now shas yes or we a go fan Nsem-Pii de bankana na Adwoa Sarfo can Nsem-Pii from cabinet meetings and komo ahodo e course wo nkomo bi e course wo no ankasa ne papa fie Kennedy ohene Japan ono ne mienu nhyehyɛ e course wo montem ne ma kyese Nsem-Pii anokre na ba bedadi na uti Adwoa Sarfo kasa yemu a onya sukra obesu isanse wiase e twatwa de to so a eya ono so de ne sare story abetuja Yeshe said you see canning some classify.
Also called to a similar situation. We managed it. Honorable H.M.S. deputy. As the chair of the Women's Caucus, I managed it in such a way, say, no, sign a deputy minister count. Obia ante wohwe kopim so ye ne ho chine ye bibia ye ne boto ne yam ene ye ma ne bai we make sure say any speaker engaging them adena edru obi die so dia leadership ebitimi koto airtime ye nu natem wonim edru ba bi wahu parliament ye wo rule bi wo ho any practice acquire custom ade wo ya na eto aso Obi the deputy leader penya leaders na chipe na wo so tena wo de maka hwe baby harunate
sure
hwe baby amutakate ye yi me woni baby ade mo kotena they put me at the back bencher after I failed my parliament.
Really?
Exactly. For general secretary ne bisa no it me bar down no there was a bill and I was say your parliament ne your pass and no buy no say general where me your bentina moya me sa if you want me to go and vote on that bill mumfa me ni die ma me say me former leader na mumfa me seat in Kotina baby eti ubisa we anya me na me ye seat o the majority whip he is responsible for seating arrangements it will mean say deputy leader and not deputy whip omuyi me no mo da o ma
back bench like a first timer in parliament. Na we na why kom wo ho no
enti na me kasa mrepam no me kasa na me kasa mo pa mo frɛ no sasem a me ka me boa It was the general secretary and then your deputy whip Sisia Habib. And honorable Habib ne Gina woman so e ko yi me din free a chire ho e ka sa Adwoa ha ne de ne betena.
And your general secretary ben
yeah Kodua time. Me ba ye ya 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Muslim Samra Parliament. I'm saying, Senia, mo di makotena backbench. Be a more yes, I when him as leader no leaders no. Mu be better me won rashe bedwa wo. And it is a rule. Honorable Speaker, na oye leader no, na me say na me ni parliament. But your no sitting arrangement, there's no way I'll be timid na kwatena ekyire. Honorable Virginia ye me counterparts. Onu no ye minority deputy. And then ye no. Na ni enfi parliament no. Hwe bebia omode ne tenae. Aden na me ye oba. Na me di ekonya ni bi pen as a leader of parliament. Na upese se misunsu na udum no. Se ni time na upese o time na mani nka ho. Wuyi mekonya e de me ko hye kire te se me ye backbencher. Aden. 12 years in parliament.
But on the day of the e-levy vote, no, you were in parliament, right? Eventually, after the principled position, we saw one day Senate voting because Adwoa Sarfo ended parliament. Now we share nose mask, and there was this argument. Hey, Adwoa Sarfo, Adwoa Sarfo. Were you the one?
Name.
Are you sure?
Somewhere name.
You had come down from US. Now about from US.
Yeah.
And no na sometime na private jet never farm about.
No, me koba bebre. With me at that point, yes. Situation na me woman, tina me koba. And me bisa permission bi ane de me ko. Na ba ko e ko to me ba panyini ne de ne sa ko to me no. E ma me cheye. But sa dan na me but na me mu ayedu. Na ma oba bia me wuwia me huhuru aha na emia but me nim those within na omo so sa orchestrate yes na ye we na ye mi nua na fine ko see oh wo ba
there is no officer your orchestration
am I your seminal
to tarnish your image
exactly make sana me hunu and who to say plan A anya plan B beba but to the extent say Yabeka say say me say yen ya fenyo marking as deputy leader member afenyo minua who pa friend sisia and me bow down no when some of them see senior mene your current majority leader ye din komo they were surprised omotimi gina wo hwedi na me say motimi bom se mu ka asem na munnim se nipa no kra oyebusuani we ni ba ho na ono aba fenyo wo no na me papa ete ne cars ne nyama no o ti se nua obefie be hu oluman no okọ no oba eti den no bitimi kwotena wo se me se yenyi afenyo amema as the police leader na yamfa me ma na machina na no obi akoto OKFM no woteso no odi matem anopa awia no hodi party ni to ransom ne ewen me charge musen ana me de den me ye so 29-year-old akola na me ye me practice imra me gina mu den na me de to ho na me papa bia nyuma bebre a metimi ahwe abusua adwuma no na me se da bi me de me hu to ho e de ama me manfo akomra hye bedwam. That is my only sacrifice I me ye say Adwoa nti ye persecute no ne ye say in political career so ani enne ni akoso wo do me kwa benya no babia party ni panyi bia hye bia no the writing is clear on the walls and only me beto abani na Dr. Musa Dankwa
yes
or your report be na ba me wo constituency for I've been there for 12 years e ya no ma share me si papa nsem na wo ka no mun teki na mun fanya adwuma wo o monsieur papa no NDC fo ato no e no wo ka ne hwe analysis that papa ne ye nyina he operated me lose primaries and me go primaries I knew the album I did to aban me I knew so I was going to lose
now say the same album na mo dey previous
Debbie
change no
yeah
it was a different album
yeah
at the time na omoye aba for sa polling station le na wuni ha
na me ni ha it's a different album And the album from top, me you be free move from a slow pim from na a drink, woman you call a drink cross say, yan in such a way, Adwoa, ye ne free ho. And ye me free ho, na metina woody. I say, election and I say Adwoa na one year campaign. It's circulated everywhere in the party, say Adwoa, my beya unpopular in the constituency. It's ye de me kwa ye belusu. Oman for name peme. Omanfo ne mpe no nti obi omanfo ne mpe no afa esi de na obeka say wo lose election no Adwoa Sarfo a oye unpopular no aye mpe no ono a wa menti ene wa lose. It doesn't sit well with logic. It makes sense to me. Intimate a na Adwoa yes wan koye campaign o maluso so ye wan koye campaign me sere, because if my brand Adwoa Sarfo no was still intact at the time I must say ye mpe me na intact, sir, and Manamu de Moon. Then why do you turn your about Danny Bium Sabeka say, I didn't intact no brand no, Adwoa Sarfo brand no, yen pebium. Where billboards are, one of the year, the posters, big ones, be me papa sorry dear. Obakono, no, or no picture, Dr. Baumiane Bosso. Is here, say, I'm campaign. Me billboard, they be me papa sorry dear. Obia metuesika man kan se meje me billboard esisi wo no brand de ne dia totototo so ewie ye say
you give it out for free se me MPP ni man ko
parliament anu je se me MPP bio nti mo fa nya adwuma ena ye say wa anya hwe ena wa amoa yen ena wa fa yen kosi ni na billboard nponka wokotua for 6 months krank ye beje osen nti nyemebu ayen fa sika yen quantify no ni emu se nipa no waboa everywhere na me boys yi enam mo posters omo Dr. Baumia posters omo t-shirts e wo market ne nyama me na me tu omo ka no mo ye, because me drume bi no me namu a na me hu say visibility because constituency e so pa e me se mo omo pa omo ko bisa director of operations no ye for a Dr. Baumia campaign. So one me t-shirts ni posters. No me t-shirts ni posters or the boys come me ho. Or the starch come me ho. Ni omu be di mra no omu be bobo posters nyina omu di scam me. And so I make sure say posters ni ye boy ye. Omu boy no mu say Adwoa Sarfo nkofo na e bo a ni ye te. Na me say na mu te no. Enye Dr. Baumia na mo ha no. Because ye hiya presidential votes ni so wo ho na ye kan ye de hu de aye bibi. Enti
say for the ordinary NPP member OTO and then when he or she remembers the back and forth in parliament with Adwoa Sarfo, Adwoa Beba, Adwoa Ma, and there, some of them see you as far as the party is concerned, as a traitor. And then I'll be catching will be what's arguing about you, especially the course in parliament. Maybe if we say said that you wanted to push your way through, maybe an hour per way, and let me hold the entire party to ransom.
Nancy post to be by and I made this Sunday my constituency for.
Yes.
Say MPC being crowned so she where your side no. Almost say omokoye Ken must go no na ye di one money. Na omo bi so da kwato tia okwe. Wante. Hey. Anya almost two.
There's a nipa to tia okwe no mo doso.
Me at the time na yet a proposal see a day Professor Michael Kwe beba.
Yes.
Na ye ne that's what leadership.
Sure.
Many mpanyimfo bi ko mampanyi ho. Because so we a leader won't anim ho kwa. E se ne chirefo ne ka no ene o member se ka no wo pick ne up wo se wo mo ka. Ene ne mampanyi ko di nkomo se nsem na omo keka we chire ho no ho. Say na ye pick. Na nti owo obi ka papa ne ho a
on proposal
omu tu no na ansa na ye beye no so kon hia MPC ni nyina na onfa din mienu ana miensa bi nto ho na omu ankasa nkyere
di omo pe no
na se ne ye ka se ye piki ne ma bi se ye boa obehunu so man peke edin a wono no pe a obeka too many nkura. And I will say it on authority. Me this was say chairman Sabunsu Nekoi. All call say we are deputy Beseni Uncle. And we made this proposal say Niamo Mokika was MPs no I am Yakasa who belong to Kokos na. Say be obi abone bra no obedi MP no. There's a level of control our almost so. Okaze won hwepe omo a obi won hwepe na won hwepe because we abone bra o ye defo o ye panyini krampo se e na wa be aba ho. Into say be obi bisa say into ono anka say ni adwen. The writings were on the wall for us from the beginning.
That if Michael Quay should be proposed, some people on your side would vote.
Yes, and they were not quiet about it. To us, the leaders at the time, they were not quiet about it. In Tubatia, so one tia, Doche or Justice Doche Dimbi Bemu. That is why names in our popea because our members were telling us, say, Muma Obinshunya de Emra. One thing I can't cry about boying as a party. A dear a nya pa wo no ne mreso sa chamber na ye okofa bae no. So members were yes, sa the chamber drop that chamber be a bad gidigidi no. Your members ni bi no thought say a D party ninya. They had their reservations about him, which in penyufo e wo party ni na bi nim. Inte do baby kwa doche din ba mu kakra se president ahwe od besa dia ma doche e na yen hunu ne ye na esa koe and hold and behold nkofo na no wo mo kase wo mo beye no na mo nye 2 e na no mo nye 3 it wo ekotuti a no mo do so and I can say it on authority say me ntoma na me ma ho that day I was there.
You voted for him?
I voted because papa na no di anim at the time and I was still a leader new leadership.
Yes.
Inti osi onu an yemfa ne nko. Inti ade no se yempe kura na. E was yes, and the way no enye principle and enye conviction bi anansa ade a efomfo bi ana wasorifo bi be frɛ wa na say we ade a obi obetena ho no wadi mu anim.
But as to say you voting for him,
I voted.
You can say that before God and
I
man.
can say that before God and man. And that day nankasa no majority leader na me running late onu na chairman Sabunsu onu na di ni motorcade ebe fa mi wo kwan mu e na me dey buy. Why do I go through all that stress? Me we delay me leader maka traffic mu o se me me dispatch rider number e na obe yim wo yinim na ye de koy na nkosa line ye to aba. Knowing these things that I've discussed with you behind the scenes no I feel too we me kodru fia ye say Adwoa Sarfo ko to ma bagbe. How? Just say, at the time, and I make a choice. Say this thing was planned, orchestrated, and reorchestrated. Just say every stage piano, plan A and plan B, beba. It's way I'm fine. Say way far. Because now, at that time, Adwoa Sarfo. That is what I thought. Me come Papa, me say Papa. Then I tell me, and what also in spiritual? I don't care. I care. It was spiritual. Just I orchestrated na aba into reality na go be carrying it out. O say awo ehuru ha ebedru. Nya botren kasa. And I did same. Inti mesramo 1 enye aba 2. And the co-opposite Professor Michael Quay. It was more than 2
from Omo side Omo Dorso. And you are saying that on record. Say Omo Dorso.
Me so Omo Dorso saying sa. Omo Dorso saying sa enye 2.
And the MPC cobres wo mo pa
no mo si wo mo bo because na consultations na there was so ekoso na ne omo dia omo pese omo edeba no anko ne santi na ebi mo si omo bo se yensu ye be ye ne ye pe and to the extent that people were going to Mampenyi one-on-one ye dey adwoa ye evidence ye cameras move for camera na e kire se o me to no I didn't yes and I no mun ko famra me type metro no mun ko famra kire no no muti and a section of them too were defending when a baba draw if you won't go for be but there was no way me na me nko kama se mu me nko ka but me susu say e was any pan who ni su ne ban a wo de adwuma hye ne nsa and in my time as deputy leader NDC for credit me ho adanse
as a deputy leader.
I worked as a leader of the house. Me ye juma. To the extent say, do maybe crying me leader to quite the nature jamia. No one sure because when him say I'm competent, meet me a juma no the Benjamin. To that no speaker no much to quite. I can manage the house. I can say or beba. It's why is it that Obi out there juma can say we are shining some bills are passing during that time unprecedented. Because me and raising me dem leadership. Into your bills are. Both members 2, 3 no my bre. Say Adwoa promise ye beye ni ya ye. Ubenya members ni bi honorable Joe Wise so no ya de snake konya nim ni ya ye ni bills are ye around that time from 2017 to 2021. Ye pass bills and kase boa aban no.
For Nsem-Pii wo hono mo na nsem so ho. It is utie now show on my YouTube channel.
Be the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.